Hey everybody, may the 4th be with you. It is May 4th, and I decided to open up some Star Wars figures, and today we got 40th anniversary Obi Wan Kenobi, and we got the Star Wars little Porg guys here too. I've been sitting on him for a while. I need to open him up because he needs to go with Luke on his land speeder, and then next I think I have to do R2-D2 as well. It's just, I'm backlogged, and I do apologize. But let's take a look at these packages. We'll just get the Porgs out of the way because they're just in this tiny little package. Some people might have thought these were dumb. Got them at GameStop for $6.99. But I don't think these are dumb. I think since they were in the movie, why wouldn't you want to have Porgs in the background? Or if you have a diorama, have a bunch of Porgs. I mean, that's pretty awesome. They're not overly expensive. At GameStop, they were a little pricey, but that's GameStop, always increasing their stuff by $2 to $3. Then we got Obi-Wan in his 40th anniversary card. It's so minty, and I'm going to rip it open. And it's beautiful. Everybody from the Wave, if you guys forgot who was all in that original lineup. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Obi-Wan out of the package. We got Obi-Wan and the Porgs out of their packages, and Obi-Wan comes with his trusty lightsaber with that nice blue blade. The hilt looks beautiful. It's just sculpted and painted just exactly how you'd want it to. It's got the little loop at the end to hang it from his belt. Just love all that. And then the actual blade, just like all the other ones. Maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't want to pop out. Come on there. It's like, oh, I broke it. No, I didn't. But look at the detail in that part. That looks so good. Yeah. Blades pop in and out. This one was actually the toughest. Yep, this blade was a pain to get back in, and I thought I was going to snap the actual blade in half. It was a snug pop out and pop in. So he does come with that. Let's dive into the Porgs first, since they're little guys, and they're all super blurry. But I mean, look at it. They're just sculpted in little chunks of plastic. Looks like quickly, like almost like dry brushed. So painted white or casted in white. Dry brush with some brown, some light tan. The eyes look nice and capture the light really well. Little mouth and nose. I dig it. I dig the little guys. Let's check out this one. This one actually has his feet out. And a little painted on nails. That's funny. They actually put little paint nails. That's awesome. Feet, I don't think, do they move? Checking to see if they feel, they're separate pieces of plastic, but I don't think they rotate. Wings, on the other hand, different story. They're on little balls. So you can actually see it in there. Little ball joint in there, and the wings be rotated, move them up and down, all that good stuff. But yeah, it looks so nice. All the sculpted detail in just this little guy right here. Granted, they could have put this with like the Jedi training Luke, the one that came in like the bigger box, sort of like the Kylo Ren and all that stuff. Like they could have tossed those with him, with the Jedi training Luke. But either way, it's cool that you could buy a bunch of them and have like a whole flock of Porgs. Let's dive into Obi-Wan himself. His hood goes back, and it looks amazing. Like his head sculpt. This is before all doing like the crazy, the head face scanning technology. It's a legitimate, solid head sculpt. It looks like Obi-Wan. So yeah, there's nothing really wrong with that head sculpt in my opinion. Very, very nice. And he has a lot of soft goods. Like this whole cloak is a soft good cloak. It's not bad material. Almost wish I had some wires into it. But when he puts the hood up and stuff, you know, it looks like Obi-Wan. His arms are, you know, the normal ball joints, full rotation. As you see, the cloth sort of gets in the way. So let me go ahead and see if I can take this off, how easy it will be. Okay, so it's almost like a spandexy, like a spandex. Come on. Other arm slid off like a glove. This one's got to be all super tight. Oh, there we go. Jeez. So yeah, so here he is, naked and afraid. But no, this is just him without his soft goods, which I will definitely put the soft goods back on because he's just he's very creamy. Very, very creamy. And I'm not saying dreamy. He's creamy, like the cream you'd put into, he's actually like almost like a butter color. So either way, so you get the full rotation when the stuff's off. He's got that, you know, the elbow joint, that like single one, all this sculpted in robe stuff, rotating wrist. Wrist does bend as well. Same with this arm, so same type of deal. Head can look down that far, which you can't see because I have his arm in the way, but yeah, you can look down that far, and he can look up that far. So he's got some nice little different gradients of gray and stuff in his hair. Very nice sculpted robes. He's got this, it's not, I don't know what it is. It's not really wanting to rotate. Oh, there it goes. I guess I just had to break it in. Had to break it in, snap. Oh, I broke them. No. But no, he just rotates at the waist, which is fine. Got the painted on, sculpted belt and everything. He's got the little hook, hanging the lightsaber. A little pouch. He could hold something. I don't know what he'd carry in it. And then, let's check under his goods. And he has this sculpted, like textured pants, and they're actually textured really nicely. Lead down to his like boots and stuff. And he can, well, maybe not this one. What's off of this leg? Like this leg just goes bam, but I don't know what's going on up there. But yeah, this leg seems to have a lot more freedom than this leg, and I don't want to break it, but he does have the thigh cut there, double jointed knee, then the ankle bend and pivot, no boot swivel or anything. So he can't really do the Van Damme, but he can do a sideways kick. Then you just grab him by his head, and then you can just be like, you know. And then, but yeah, and he can not really, he could probably do, yeah, you can't really do kicks because of this. This is like a thick rubber. So he really can't kick forward too much, but he's going to have to cram into that land speeder with Luke, that's for sure. Oh, man. We got a force-wielding Porg, and I think he's going to take out Obi Wan Kenobi. But no, you can get some really fun poses out of these guys. And I just was like, hey, I'm going to make Obi-Wan running away from a Porg. What would make him run away from a Porg? Oh, if the Porg had a hold of a lightsaber. So I did this little setup, and it is just really cool and fun. Things that you can do with your figures. You got to open them up. You got to let them breathe. Play with them. They are toys. They're action figures. Can't get much action if they're in a package. So that's why I enjoy opening my figures. So let's go ahead and put Obi-Wan. Maybe I'll put up the Porgs up there by the land speeder, even though it wouldn't make much sense. But I'll still do it anyway. Let's go ahead and put Obi-Wan with Luke and the land speeder. All right, we got Obi-Wan in the land speeder with Luke. And it was a struggle. I took the windshield out, and then I had to like cram him in there. He has so much thick rubber for the lower part of his gown. You just have to cram him in there. That's as far as you get him in there. I might take him out because I don't know how that's going to do with if it heats up and stuff, if it's going to make his plastic get all warped and weird. But he is in there with Luke. We got C-3PO right there next to a Jawa. We got the little Porgs right there. R2-D2 is next to go up on this little area. And then if you pan a little bit more to the right, oh man, look at what's going on. We got, the Jedis all right there. We got that random trooper, which to me is a bounty hunter. I will always say he's a bounty hunter. And Phasma, Luke, Snoke. Look at all this. Got all the Sith, and then behind the Sith we got the bounty hunters. All the Mandalorians and stuff like that. So that's just my little setup that I have of all my Black Series figures. And, I figured it was a great time to show it off and everything because it's May 4th. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.